So that was all the 1v3 games. Time for 2v2 games.
Oh boy.
First off, the Great Deflate. Yeah, the wordplay on the titles of the minigames feels weird and off, and I'm not sure I like it. Anyway, in this game, you've got inflatable thwomps, and you're on a team, and you're trying to deflate the thwomp as fast as possible with ground pounds. The higher that you jump, the more, with your ground pound, the higher you are, the more deflation you'll get. But more importantly, if you are in sync with your partner, you get a big bonus to deflation. So if you both hit at the same time, you can see how much Mario and Luigi are both hitting that together, whereas like if they're doing it individually, it's barely doing anything. So it's primarily about coordination with your partner. And whoever deflates it first is the winner. If the timer runs out, then whoever has deflated it the most is the winner.
But regardless of the circumstances, the loser is the one who's the most deflated.
Anyway, Revers-a-Bomb!
What?
It's Revers-a-Bomb. You want to reverse these bombs.
What is the Revers-a-Bomb?
So, bombs are on these little tracks, and you have to push a button to turn the bomb around to go towards your opponents. You move up and down along the row of buttons, you push A to press the button, and that flips the bomb. The first team to take 10 explosions loses. If you are standing on the same line as a bomb, when it hits, the explosion will stun you. So you can see here, you know, you push the button and it turns the bomb around, and you're kind of racing to make sure that the bombs don't hit you. And you see Luigi there got knocked out because he was standing right next to the bomb when it hit. And in the up at the top in the two corners, it shows how many hits they have left.
And I see that Mario, played by you, is much better at this than Luigi is.
Yep. Whenever a bomb hits, a new bomb will drop along that row in the center. So that's that. That's Revers-a-Bomb. If the timer runs out, then whoever has the most hits left is the winner. This one... Right or left? You're in a rowboat. It's a Dory rowboat. It's the little Loch Ness Monster dinosaur thingy.
Okay.
B and A are your two oars. You push B to use the left oar, which makes you turn right, and A to use the right oar, which makes you turn left.
Right.
You tap them both together to just go forward.
Why would you not want to go forward?
Because sometimes you want to turn. So, you're in this little passage. It's a lot darker on our screen than it is in the actual video. There are these gouts of flame from these little Bowser head statues. If you get hit by the fire, then you get stunned for a little bit. The first player to get to the exit wins. Or first team, rather. And you see there, they got hit by the fire, and... It's a race.
Okay.
It's racing rowboats. One of the boats is pink. That's it.
Okay.
Cliffhangers. This one is interesting if you have Rumble on.
Uh-oh.
So, you are climbing this cliff as a team. The controller will rumble when the wind picks up, and you want to hold A to grab hold of the cliff face. If rumble is turned off, you'll get an exclamation mark when the wind is going to pick up. But I found this game does not work without the rumble, because the time that it shows, like the timing of it is a little different. Like with the rumble, you'll see like the wind is sort of going a little bit there. You'll get like a small little pulse of rumble, and then it'll stop. And then when it's about to go really heavy, it'll start shaking significantly more. And the rumble starts sooner than the exclamation mark. I found that I did not have enough time to react with rumble off. Like you can see here, I'm playing as Mario. I cannot keep up with the wind because like it's barely any time that you get between displaying the mark and needing to grab on, or you get knocked off. Whereas with the rumble, it feels like you have a lot more time to react. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm faster at tactile reactions than visual reactions, but that's what it felt like to me. Anyway, yeah, if you are not holding on to the cliff when the wind gets heavy, you fall down a bit. Whichever team reaches the top first is the winner. There's a couple of these like cliff ledges that can help stop you from falling too far, and also that get in your way when you're trying to climb up. But that's Cliffhangers. Team Treasure Trek. You are in a maze, and you're trying to collect treasure. There are 2 boxes of each of the team's colors. 2 red question mark boxes and 2 blue question mark boxes. You need to find a box matching your team's color. You can press X or Y to show, like, not exactly a map, but like an overview of where you are in the maze. Once you find a box of your team's color, your teammate needs to find the other box of your team's color, and then you need to meet up. So at the start, you get an overview of the full maze. Holding X and Y, you see that little map there. It doesn't show the maze, but it shows your position and the position of the boxes. It doesn't show the walls. But you can use that if you get completely lost. And so yeah, the first person to grab a box, it's a chest. The second person who grabs their box finds the key. You meet up and use the key in the chest, and you'll unlock it, and you win. I didn't like this one very much because it, at least when playing with computer players, it's entirely dependent on how well they handle things. Because you can very quickly race to one box and pick it up and race to the other box and be waiting for your teammate to just come there and pick it up and then lose because they didn't. Parasailing! Bonus game! It's,
got it.
Collecting coins while you're parasailing as a pair.
Of sails.
One person is driving the speedboat, and the other person is in the parasail. And the boat driver moves left and right, and they change their speed with A and B. And the person in the parachute just has to slide back and forth with the stick. The speed that the boat is going at determines the height of the parasail. The faster they go, the higher it goes. So you need to, maneuver your partner in the parasail to be collecting coins in the sky around here. There are also crates in the water. If the boat hits the crate, then they'll get stunned for a little bit. The parasailer can still grab coins while the boat is stunned, but it does mean that they're being slowed down, and, that makes them drop, and so that'll affect their ability to be at the right height. So that's it. You can get quite a few coins from, like, all of these bonus games. You can generally get, like, between 20 to 30 coins if you're good at it. Which is a significant improvement over a normal minigame where you get 10. And then there's the timer when the time runs out. That's it. And you get the coins that you got.